Hi, my name is Jackie. I am giving my career speech over the United States Army. And throughout this time, I'm going to talk to you specifically about the salary, job tasks, uniform, training needed, the personalities that fit best with this job field, as well as the growth and demand for people in this field. I've got my wonderful little notebook because I can't find flashcards. I've got my audience here of my daughter. High five. So, to discuss about the United States Army, according to the Defense Manpower Data Center, they collect a number of people that are enlisted in the United States Army every year. As of January 1st of this year, there was only 0.4% of Americans serving in the active duty. That does not go to account the National Guard or the reservists. This is specifically just active duty. But not too many other people fall under the National Guard or reservists as well. 0.4% is a very small amount of people to be serving. But it goes to show that it's not a job for everyone. The personalities that are needed for this type of job would be someone that is not only physically fit, but as well they have to be emotionally and psychologically all capable as well. Each job requires a little bit different, a little bit tweaks of personalities. Regardless, though, you need to be open-minded to being given instruction as well as receiving that instruction. You also need to be good at taking charge, because when it gets bad, someone needs to step up and everyone needs to be able to take charge. You can't be soft-skinned when you're in the military. Criticism is going to happen, and a lot of times humor is the way to make the day go by a little bit faster. So a lot of people get offended nowadays far too easily. That accounts for why our numbers are so low. Bless you. In the United States Army, you don't need any prior service training. All the training that you need, you are going to get. Stop. You are going to get during your time in the service. Whether it be infantry, intelligence, medical, they will provide you with everything. You will have civilian certifications that you will attain, and then military certifications that you will attain. Myself, as a medic, we get certified as an EMT. So civilian side, I can go and work at any hospital as an EMT. But with military training, I'm allowed and trained to do far more than even your nurses can do in an ER hospital. But all of that job, you get taught through the years, through the field trainings and everything else. And every 2 years, the military will pay and send you to the classes to get your recertification and keep you up to date. You are no good to them if you can't stay to the standard. Also going into that, your job tasks, they change daily. No 2 days will ever be the same. But as well, it also depends on what your job title is. Myself as a medic, we can be in one of two places. We can either be in the line or we can be in the clinic. Regardless of where you are, your first and foremost job is you are a soldier. You take care of the person standing next to you, and then when everything goes to chaos, that's when you render your medical care. Out in the field, that's a little bit more predominant. In the clinic setting, you'd be doing things such as sick call, where you'd be doing your typical registered nursing and those type of day-to-day tasks. Out in the line, you will be doing things with the military or with the infantry, focusing on, the bang-bang type days. And then you move into your medical care when needed. With this as well, your uniform is always your ACUs. Everyone and their parents know the uniform. It is switching and the patterns do change, but relatively it's always the same. Jacket, pants, boots. It's kind of hard to miss. You always got your hat on if you're outside. Take that stuff off when you're inside. And aside from that, the only other uniform you'll be wearing would be your PT uniform, which that too changes throughout the years. Pay, you don't get paid very well in the military. Let's face it. You put your life on the line and you don't get paid for what you're doing. As an E5 sergeant, In the active duty, someone as myself would be making $33,500 yearly. But that's not always the case. That's before taxes, and you can find out all the numbers that you're looking for if you were to go to goarmy.com/benefits. Anything else when it comes to tasks and training, they love to give you a wonderful book when you go to basic training. It is called The Soldier's Manual of Common Tasks, Warrior Skills. It is an STP-21-1 SMCT. Not sure where you could find this. I'm pretty sure it's not at your everyday Barnes & Nobles. But if you have further questions, that would be something that you could certainly Google and find for your own future references. I apologize for the random noises that she has made. I appreciate your time. Have a good evening.